Hi guys, we're at this customer's house today and we're going to be replacing her broken spring, the front spring there. So just pop it down here. So the first thing we're going to be doing is attacking this with some penetrating fluid, some WD-40 or something like that on each bolt, and then going at it with a wire brush, just to clean up all the threads and get it all moving properly rather than having some grit in there that's going to seize up. Once you're happy everything is clean, we're going to remove this 10mm here. So this is just a standard bolt that's holding on the brake line, or the brake flexi. So we're just going to twist that all the way off until we can free it up. And then with it free, just twist it off by the rest of your hand and pull the brake pipe out of the way. And skip over to the other side and pull out the ABS wire. Now we're going to tackle the drop link there. So what I do with these, using a 15mm spanner and a 5mm Allen key, is I'm just going to rotate this nut as much as I can before it gets tight. And then I'm going to spray some WD-40 on it or something like that, just to clean the threads, and then I'm going to tighten it back up, spray it again, and then loosen it off again, and keep doing that until it comes off. Otherwise you end up getting them seized and you have to sort of cut them off and replace them or something like that. Take some sort of drastic measures, which we don't want to do. So spend a little extra time just to make my life a little bit easier. So there, I sprayed the dirt out of the threads there. I'm going to tighten it back down, hopefully trapping some dirt in the threads left behind there then, that I can clean out in a minute now. Tighten that up a couple of turns. Spray it with some more, and then I'm going to loosen it off again, and we're just going to repeat this process over and over and over again until it comes out. Sometimes it comes straight off, sometimes you have to do it 2 or 3 times. Now for these 2 big main pinch bolts down here, there's a 21mm I want to say, and then a 15mm on the other side. So just going to whiz them off. Obviously you can use a ratchet or a break apart. The top one's the easiest when they get out. Well, the first one's the easiest when they get out. Now this one's going to have a bit of strain on it, so you have to wiggle the hub around to pull it out when you've loosened it off. So the hub kick out there. So we're just going to wiggle about on it just to try to leverage it out. It's not seized, it's just under strain. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a jiggle. There we are. And that's that separated, so we're going to pop up to the top and then do the top bolts up there. So we're going to undo these 3 30mm nuts on the top here. Literally, the back one is a bit awkward, so you can't get a ratchet onto it, so just out of laziness I'm just going to use a spanner all the way around rather than having to swap over. We're going to loosen these off all the way, but we're going to leave the front one in still. And the reason we're going to do that is because it'll be easier to grab here. So you can see how it's just easy there as out in the open rather than the back one. So yeah, just loosen the rest of them off, take them all the way out, just leave the front one in. As you can see, the front one's still in there, so I can just stick my hand underneath. I'll show you now. So I'm going to stick my hand through the wheel arch whilst I'm doing the top one still, see? And that way, rather than the shock just dropping on the hub, I can just wiggle it out by hand then. There we are. Now change that spring and fit in reverse order. Thank you for watching.